thought Robert Downey Jr. was a black man. You're like, no, you laughing. I thought Robert Downey Jr. was black.
It's the first part of the movie.
They I saw the trailer. They showed in the trailer that he was a whole black.
You didn't even watch it?
Nah, I saw the movie much later in life. But like when I saw the trailers, I thought Robert Downey Jr. was black. And that's the conversation these people are gonna run into. Anyways. So it's gonna be me. Ew. That came out really good. Yankee and Friends. It should come up.
Do y'all think Bruno Mars appropriates black culture?
Oh no.
Oh,
are you talking about like the girl who was at like the fucking historic black college? Like Bruno Mars is appropriating black culture, and y'all just down with that?
Let's ask the chat.
Damn, 3 people. I was like 3 people are already watching. All of us, because I told y'all to do that.
Spike in viewership.
Ew.
Did you post that we're starting?
Not yet. It says 3 people are watching, but on the thing it says nobody's watching. So, is that an 8?
They put Rachel Dolezal in the.
Oh no.
Dark skinned daddies of hip hop.
Cheryl, you can exit.
Post Malone.
The door's right there.
You know that invitation was very open, and now it's about to be very closed, just for you.
Y'all is trapped in here with me.
Alright, everybody say, let's get it.
Colorado.
Let's get it.
I'm a giraffe.
I'm the only one that actually did it.
Thank you, Chloe.
You're
Swipe
welcome.
up to.
Hee-heeing all over here.
Shut up. Swipe up to watch the fucking podcast. Damn. Anyways. Damn. Hey, so welcome to the series premiere. Technically, it's a series premiere because it was a completely different title.
If you
But
think in British terms, you're still right because they don't do seasons; they do series.
This is an alternate universe.
British people are weird. Anyways, welcome to Yankee and Friends. All right, I'm pretty sure most of y'all here from Instagram because like nobody really gives a fuck anywhere else. But unfortunately, my former co-host will no longer. Well, he'll probably be back. I don't know. He's most likely gonna be back, but maybe like 1 or 2 shows. But he won't be a regular occurrence. So now, as promised, we have the Tired, Partially Blind Souls. It's not some weird ass band like Hobo Johnson the Lovemakers, but. But yeah, I mean like they low key pay me, but it's just the name of a group chat, and these are all most of the people that I care about. One person is absent. Sumi Cruz, we love you. We understand that you can't be here tonight, but you know there's other nights, and besides the show's twice a week, so
press F to pay respects.
Press F to pay respects. Press S to pay respects for Sumi. S for Sumi. S for SpongeBob and S for Sandy. But
for saving our skins.
that way they can identify our bodies. But yeah. So we're just gonna be chilling. We're gonna be talking. I'm not sure if y'all gonna be here every week, but I'm pretty sure like at least 1 or 2 of y'all are gonna be here. I just want to be here by myself, just like talking to a mic to the 3 people watching. And just like,
Let's do ASMR.
You could just like read out YouTube.
Just like read YouTube comics of other YouTubers. Like, you know what? That's kind of true. He is kind of racist.
Just like to have a tweet corner.
A tweet corner?
Yeah, like the dark skin threads that we're going through.
Oh God.
Today's episode is sponsored by Gina Rodriguez's father. We only have dark skinned kings.
Man.
Oh God.
Y'all are weird. Y'all are corny, but that's why y'all are my friends. So yeah, we just started a new term at SVA. We are all 2nd-year animation majors because we gotta stick together. You know, it's tough for our kind out there. You know, animation power, to 2D power.
Oh, a whole bunch of people are just dropping out.
Yeah, people dropping out left and right, joining other majors and shit. Come closer if you wanna like.
Yeah, we're the real oppressed.
Yeah, next to gamers, like there's nobody really oppressed more than us.
Oppressed than gamers, honestly.
To be honest.
Like nobody even wants to go see an animated movie. Someone else play like Candy Crush.
I think that's safe for you to sit on.
Just don't squish my dick. That's all I ask.
You're on the air. I got kids following.
My pee-pee.
What kid is watching the show?
I don't know what kids watching this show. We got 6 people watching.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
here for the kids.
That sounds bad, Cheryl.
But
I think we're too quiet.
Okay.
Oh, I-
Game
says start yelling. Well, I mean, we're all over the place, so it's kind of hard to hear people. Mike is on full blast. Mike knows how it is. But just turn your volume up if you can't fucking hear. Anyways,
What if it's all the way up already?
it is all the way up.
No, I mean, what if it's all the way up on there?
Well, then they just have a shitty. What does that say?
You
Well,
have to repeat it, Kiana.
repeat what?
What he said for the viewers who aren't alive. I know I see what he said. I said you have to repeat it for the
No,
viewers
they
who
would
are alive.
show the shit like in real. Oh, because it's so fast. That's why I told you to have it open. Let's see. Who's Super Suit? Well, welcome. Okay, I'm gonna give a shout out to Angela for being the first comment with the yurt. Let's all give a unified yurt. Yurt. No,
Yurt.
yurt. All right, that was good. Good job, yo.
Good job, team.
Good
We
job,
did
team.
great.
Yeah, woo. Then we gotta give a shout out to Mr. Massacres himself in the comment section. Turn it up. We got a Super Suit with a heart. I don't know what that means. It's probably Brian. I don't know.
On Max though. So
Huh?
Is it the mic or we all need to like?
Y'all just need to get closer. I'm as close as the mic will allow. I'll just hello. You can only do so much. So what's something to talk about? I don't want to talk about Steven Universe because that shit just came out and like a lot of people don't have cable anymore, so it's gonna take a little while to get to them.
Spoilers hot.
Yeah, we're gonna just like
Episode.
spoil the whole thing, but no, we should hold off on that for like next week or
Could
something.
talk about the thing about the Oscars, but the only thing that we care about is the animation section.
Yeah,
It's only a tiny section.
and then let's not forget Black Panther is for some reason nominated for Best Picture, and like it was an okay movie. I was really hyped last year this time because it was a black movie. You know, you don't see much of those in the public eye. You know, like there wasn't like what's the term, plethora or plethora,
Yeah.
or there were like plethoras of people, you know, in line to see the new Tyler Perry movie. You know, there's been black movies, but Black Panther was
Yeah.
just special because it was a superhero movie.
Yeah, and it was.
Tell me to shut up.
Keep your voice.
Nah, cause like it's you telling me keep my voice down, boy. It's kind of hard to do that.
So we're too low and they're
You
too
said,
loud.
but all right, Spider-Verse. Y'all think it'll win? Of course it's gonna win. What else is gonna win against? Wreck-It Ralph 2, Incredibles 2.
No, just watch. They're gonna be like, oh, it's a Disney film. I haven't watched any of these, but I know what a Disney is, so I will vote for this.
Yeah, it's like I
Yeah,
really don't have the
I
patience for that.
I'm just like doubt. It literally won like around 27 awards already, and it won a Golden Globe and a Critics' Choice. I'm like, Academy.
Yeah,
Academy.
it should win the Academy Award at the very least. It was a very good movie. A lot of people like teacher asked on first day of class. So how many of y'all saw Spider-Verse? The question is not how many of y'all have seen it. It's how many times have you seen it? Right?
Wait,
That's-
what's that?
Huh?
Dana. asked that.
Yeah, our animation teacher. Shit, that's one of the reasons why I decided to go out with this one boy. I was like, have you seen Spider-Verse yet? He was like, no, I've seen it twice. And I was like, this is perfect. Should it be, have you seen it? It should be, how many times have you seen that movie? All right, I've only seen it twice, but I wouldn't really see it a third time until it comes out on DVD.
I've seen it once.
I saw it
Shitty
3
money.
times.
I saw it 3 times.
Look at you, a peasant.
Get out of
Only
here.
seen it once. Disgusting.
Really animation major?
Get out. Transfer departments already. Just go join the illustration department.
Oh,
You-
yeah.
Man.
And topic of Black Panther, it also won it won 7. It got 7 nominations
Yeah,
right now.
that's fine.
Costumes.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if it won costumes.
If it won costume, yeah. If it got
3
nominated
times,
for
3
effects,
times. Shit.
why?
Those
I've only
effects-
seen it twice. I'm
I
lacking
saw
and
it
screaming.
The second time, I'm like, this is not great.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could also read the online script. Sony Animation, they put it online for free. And I know, I haven't seen many people do it, but like people are like, oh, you could storyboard the script. Like, just like not, you know, like, oh, you send it to Sony and get the job, but like just like
No.
as like an art meme. Because you know how people like, oh, my Spider Sona. Shit, my Spider-Verse scene storyboard in Toon Boom. I don't know, speaking of Toon Boom, that shit's getting really annoying. Because, like, I try to activate it, be like, there's no activation license. I have to call them. But, like, every time I try to call them, be like, okay, so, although it says our hours are from 9 to 9, it's actually closed at 5 o'clock. So,
What?
yeah. So I can't even get that shit fixed. It's just-
Just
God.
don't talk to me.
this is why we pirate TV Paint. This is why we pirate TV Paint.
Don't talk to me, motherfucker.
We can discuss where you pirate it later.
Yeah, we might get ripped off the air. But yeah, so let's see. what else did they talk about? I really
Who we are.
who we. Oh yeah,
We
that's
didn't
important.
even introduce ourselves.
Y'all know
Shit.
me. Okay, so I. That's obvious, but it wasn't obvious in the moment because we're having fun. But so as y'all know from last term, I'm Kiana, also known as the Yankee artist on everything, and yeah. Except Tahoba Johnson, motherfucker, call me Yankee. I'm still angry about that. He was like,
It
you
should
know,
be Yankee Doodle.
it's not
let's
gonna be.
real.
It'll never be. Cause that sounds so corny. Like
But it's so
the
perfect.
Yankee artist sounds like it belongs on a business card, while the Yankee Doodle sounds like it belongs in a fucking preschool.
Right?
I'm fine. I'm fine with
The
where I'm
act
at.
that comes up after the wiggles.
All right, so exactly. I'm gonna teach him how to draw fruit salad. Yummy.
Y'all know how to sing the song. Now you can
Alright,
draw it.
we're gonna start from the far end. So who are you, sis? Yes, yeah, lean into the mic.
I don't want to go first.
You going first.
I don't want to go first.
You going first. You came in with the most head ass thing to talk about. Talk about dark skin kings. Started with logic.
All
Right?
right.
That was funny.
My name is Cheryl. Let me. Okay, yeah. So my name is Cheryl. I'm neat commenter everywhere.
Tell them where you got the name from.
Wait, where did you get it from?
Yeah, it's not really much of a story, but I got it from like the blackest website on the internet. Only Dark Kings play it. It's called Pop Tropica. Only true G's finish Superhero Island.
That was the best island.
I finished Superhero Island.
Mythology, myths and mythology. What was that? The Survivor Island with all the
I
cell
couldn't finish
phones.
that one. That was hard. That was really hard. It said the words if you add Doodle Dandy. Yankee Doodle Dandy. No, thank you.
Yeah,
No, thank
I'm a
you.
friend of the Yankee Doodle Dandy artist.
You don't have to come back, sis. You don't gotta come back.
So you know, like again,
Next
my
person.
handle NEAT comment COMET. You know, just follow me.
I think people know how to spell.
All right, and we have.
Oh, I'm Sean, resident Waltaboo.
What does that mean?
Like Walt Disney.
Apparently.
Walt Disney.
Yeah.
A Disney file.
Apparently, it's like a Disney file. Chelsea just said it today, and that shook me to my very core.
Thanks. Well, you're like the most Disney person I know, so yeah.
Thank you.
Your lovely ass helped me make that promo video in 20 minutes.
That was fun. That
It
was
was
fun.
very fun. I was like, yo, change your hat real quick. But
That shit just sits on the TV.
and then drop your handle.
Oh yes, I'm Baron Von Artist.
Okay, that's it.
Yes,
That was your time.
thank you.
Julius, you wanna go?
Hi, I work here.
Yeah, she helped fix the mic because it was fucking up. But go ahead.
I'm Blue Sketchy Doodles on everywhere.
See?
Follow my website. Go to my website, bluesketchydoodles.com.
At Wix.
It's Squarespace.
Right, we got.
Hello, my name is Chloe.
Come closer.
I am
Chloe,
I am the
Chloe
person that.
Buffet.
Oh God.
Blowy buffet.
Enough.
No.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I am the CC nerd on everything on Instagram and Twitter. I am the reason why the chat and also everything is called the Tired Partially Blind Soul, because I am the one that is not blind.
Yeah, everybody. So like everybody else has glasses except for me and Chloe, but like I am extra blind because I don't have glasses. And last but not least, we have.
I'm Amanda.
What?
I don't know why that was funny.
Just the way that you went.
But go ahead.
I'm Daydream Nightma on Instagram, and that's it.
You ain't got nothing special.
I mean, I like a Tumblr, but I don't want people to see that.
Anyways,
I
and
was gonna say my special talent.
oh wait,
Oh.
Chloe introduces to her special talent. So for those of you who play Undertale, we have she's actually the voice actress for Sans. So show what you got. All right. So
I'm sorry, class.
so the person missing in attendance, Sumi Cruz, they are Captain underscore Grizzly. Yeah, there's like a lot of underscores in their name. Captain Grizzly on Instagram with an IE. Well, if you go on like who I'm following, you just type that in, they should come up. But they couldn't be here tonight. But I hope that they can pop in, maybe once or twice.
They'll be here in spirit.
They're here in spirit. They could pull up a Discord or whatever, be on the voice. Then I'll just hold them up to the mic. Shit, if it comes down to
The
that,
feedback.
if it comes down to that, I wouldn't mind. But yeah, so now you introduce you to the tired, partially blind souls, whatever. But yeah. Oh shit, that was Brian.
I'm sorry if I was like stuttering too much. I'm just nervous on mics and introducing myself.
It's
well,
all good.
you did both at the same time. You were on a
Most
mic.
of the time the mic's not even here.
Yeah.
We're just hanging out.
We just
Yeah, I
talking.
know.
We
It's
chilling.
just introductions.
We're just broadcasting our group chat onto YouTube.
Yeah, it's basically
That's
like
all
as if
this
we're
is.
at my house.
This minus memes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're just at my
We
house
can't-
chilling.
We can't put gifts up.
We can put videos.
Memeless. Ew. Whatever happened to mindless behavior? How they doing?
I know one of them's gay.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, same.
Mhm.
Every group has one.
Yeah. Shit. Oh wait, this is like not towards the rest of the group. Let's see.
I feel like you grew up with Toontown, Imvu, Wizard 101 instead of Pop Tropica.
Oh, I grew up with.
Like I said, I'm
pretty
logging off.
much all of those.
I grew up with Free Realms.
Free realms.
You
the
know
fuck is
Free
that?
Realms? Holy shit!
Shit,
No,
I would
yeah,
play the
heard
Fun
about it,
Brain
but
board
I
game the whole
Okay,
time.
I
so
played the Fun Brain board game.
Yeah.
Free
Yeah,
Realms
That's
was
what
a
it was
game
called.
by Sony, and it was an MMORPG where you could play anything you want. You could either play human or you could play a pixie.
Yeah.
And then there was this flying squirrel who was the mascot. It had really dope themes and stuff, but they shut it down.
And it costs money.
Yeah.
You sit on the floor. You sit on the floor, right here. Do what I said, over there, so I can move.
I'm moving.
They ain't
This is
dogs.
the behind the scenes, in front of the scenes.
they're well trained.
I also grew up with Wizard 101, so.
I wasn't allowed to play Wizard 101 because that's witchcraft. I wasn't allowed to read Harry Potter. I wasn't allowed to read Goosebumps. I wasn't even allowed to read Animorphs.
I
Alright?
just
My
thought of
father-
the.
I just like saw the
Sci-fi,
covers.
though.
I saw the covers and my father's like, "That's demonic. Get that out of my house."
I just
He's so right
instantly
though.
like thought of the witchcraft from
You
Hunchback.
play Imvu if you're a fast kid.
Invu.
Imvu, it's like
It's IMVU.
IMVU.
Yeah, that's what I
Look at you.
Not
It's
Imvu.
IMVU.
What?
Bitch
Hey.
ass. Get the name wrong.
I didn't know you were supposed to sound it out. I've never heard someone say that out
Spell
loud.
I cup. It's just like.
It's iconic.
Shit. Well, I didn't really go on. What does that say? It said, oh shit, free roams. Y'all at least listen to the iconic themes. Oh, dun 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 dun.
That's a meme every Halloween.
Yeah, as soon as like,
Mhm.
as soon as like September 31st, 11:59, it's like dun 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 dun.
Wait, what's the ruling on playing copyrighted stuff over that?
It's weird. Like I remember people get shit.
striked.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but like I be playing some head ass shit with no problem. Probably because I'm giggling in the background, so it just like makes it not copyrighted
Let's
anymore.
find
I
a
don't know.
SoundCloud.
Let's play Mike and SoundCloud in his honor.
I mean, as long as we have commentary over it.
Yeah, it's like as long as Cheryl keeps talking, it's like,
Yeah.
What was that?
bitch, what the why does Shrek get spoofed?
Wait, what?
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 It says Shrek gets spoofed.
Oh
It's
my
just Shrek
God.
running through a hallway as the
Oh, I've seen it. We have to give a visual commentary.
No,
for
we
what's
don't.
going on.
we don't have to.
Well, what you see before you.
But yeah, so I guess since there's a lot of us here and we're all in the same department, what made you want to come to SBA? Was it because of Rebecca Sugar?
Yes.
I got rejected by CalArts.
Wait, that's why you're here too?
Well, it was like my second choice, but I got rejected by CalArts.
That was your first choice.
Callers was my first choice.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
she
CalArts
was.
was my first choice. This was my second choice.
Yeah, SBA was my second choice too. You know, good enough.
I applied to SBA, I got in, and then I was like, eh,
What else did you apply to?
RISD.
That was it?
That was it.
What about you?
I didn't get into
Well, I took 2 pre-college courses here,
Damn, she had money.
Yeah.
and I found it to be dope. So I was like, I will apply here, and it's in the area. So hey, might as well do it.
Julie, scream why you came here.
I took a tour. I liked the nerds here. It was cool. They have Smash tournaments, and I came.
that too.
Shit, I applied to
What are
2
the
schools.
What are the
What?
Smash tournaments? I want to see.
I don't know. They used to have like a club, but now they don't.
Well,
That's
I mean,
bullshit.
So it's false advertising.
what?
I want
Why
a
you?
fucking Smash Bros club.
Of course you do. You're the one person in the group that's
Yeah,
actually
make
good
it
at
then.
it.
We should start one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
Well, the club fair was Today.
Next year.
Next
Isn't it
year.
literally right now?
You need like two
it's
people.
literally right now.
You need two people to like be with you. So like, if you need a motherfucker, I got you because I have a Switch. I have money.
I do not have it as yet. I will
I can
get it
steal
eventually.
Yeah. This is like, I mean, like we could all. That'd be dope to like run a club with y'all.
Like, I know there were, like, people who would play Smash in the student center, but it wasn't, like,
They
a
all
club.
graduated. Like,
No, like, what's his name is still
One of them,
here.
Anthony's still
Yeah,
here.
Anthony's still
but he's
here.
gonna graduate.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, what's the point?
Like,
What
they do it
else
a
is?
lot in the dorms, but
So
not
I will
everyone
smoke
like, knows
anyone in
about it or
Smash.
can
That's
do
a
it.
lie. And then Angelo. I remember Angelo. He's really talented. Angelo Falls on Instagram. It pissed me off that he wasn't accepted, but you know, you gotta just apply again because he's really good.
Fuck, I saw him when I was working the cage, and he was taking a tour here, and I was like, is it? Is it?
Is that the guy? It's the guy.
It's the guy. And like, I didn't want to say shit, but I was like clowning around as Rose was talking about the school. I'm just like,
I actually heard a legend from Rose saying that like somebody like asked for me by my username. And I was like, do you know the Yankee artist? And she was like, Kiana? And she was like, yeah. I love her. She's the reason why I want to come here. That should not be the reason why you come to a school. Alright? I should be the reason why you like Hobo Johnson the Lovemakers. Not the reason why you're willing to put away $100,000 for your education.
You're that kid's Rebecca Sugar.
What?
You're that kid's
Why? I haven't done anything.
Shit.
No. I hate that shit whenever people mention my fucking username. When I got stuck in the elevator, that's when I learned that story. Motherfucker was like, yeah, wait, you're that person? I was like, yeah. I don't even like say my username out loud no more because of that shit.
We were doing Accepted Students Day. Hey, are you the Yankee artist?
Like these
Yeah, yeah,
just
motherfuckers
these
were
two
following
high
me,
schoolers.
and then like they're like, "Yo, you got a K next to how many followers you got? You famous?" I'm like, "I'm not famous. I'm not famous." Somebody
Right
tapped.
after that.
Somebody went, "Are you?" The-" And I was like, "Yeah." And then everybody's like, "Oh, look at you!" I was like, "Shut the fuck up." But now that person goes here and they're really talented, and like that makes me really happy. Oh damn, I folded up mic is posted. Oh well.
Oh no.
what you did.
I'll make another one and give him the original copy. But yeah. And then like, I don't know, motherfucker turned to me, Will, he's a cool dude. He was like, yo, can you sign my Hobo Johnson merch? And I was like, you could suck my dick. Are you the Yank? It's basically how it goes. I'll just be like, yes, yes, I am. Unfortunately, I might just like change my name on people. Just like, wait, there's more. There's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So, said, give me a week to train and it's a wrap. Yeah, all right, we'll see. I'm gonna take away your Switch privileges when you move in. Said I also applied. Micah also applied to SVA because I'm an artist, but due to stuff, my course is set on a different path. But I will succeed. Yes, you will.
Hey.
Yes, you will.
Hey,
Woo!
power to you. Energy. We give you the energy.
Gang.
Oh my god.
You had to keep going. All right, you had to be that one. Let's see. What else? What?
Now we can actually talk about the Brad Bird thing.
Okay.
Speaking of animation.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Do I want to know what happened
speaking
with
of inspirations.
What he said verbatim.
So
I mean, if you
Oh man,
want.
do I have to burn?
Yeah, it gives
do I
it
have to burn that
context.
picture I got him to sign?
probably maybe
Oh,
it's up to
man.
you.
Sean, did you really throw away your book?
No.
I mean, I actually put it in the trash.
Yeah,
but
he
I
put
took
it in
it
the
out.
bag.
Yeah, I
Like,
saw
what
the
the fuck?
video. I was like, did you throw it away, or did you like just?
That
Just for
was
show. That was
weird.
just for
It
show.
was just for the meme.
All right. So for those who don't know, John Lasseter, who was what was he, like a chairman or?
Founding father.
Okay, so he was
the
like,
founder of Pixar.
Direct-
yeah, he was like the founding father of Pixar,
And
and
head of Disney too. Yes.
and head of Disney, and he was accused of sexual harassment, and ended up being tossed.
He
But
was
then-
found guilty. I
Right, he
think.
was found guilty, and then now he's like the head of another studio.
Yeah.
Right? But Brad Bird suddenly out the blue came out of nowhere and was like, well, this guy,
Is my friend.
yeah,
And it's unfortunate, but like we shouldn't. He basically like said that we should live in a world which doesn't take this sort of stuff like really seriously.
Oh.
like he's like, we should live in a world where it's about the art,
Yeah.
which
Oh man, I really do gotta burn that picture.
no.
I will say that like, I understand what he's saying, you know,
Yeah.
and it's really hard to separate people from their craft, Because, like, I love Kevin Spacey movies,
About to say
right? Seven is one of my favorite movies. Swimming with Sharks, a movie that nobody fucking knows about. But Kevin Spacey is, like, it's like Horrible Bosses, the movie that led up to Horrible Bosses. But because he did what he did, I feel really weird watching his content and knowing that, like, yeah, around this time, around the 80s, 90s, he was doing shit he wasn't supposed to, and that makes me feel like shit, you know? And then, like, Brad Bird, one of my greatest inspirations, shit, sometimes I'll go on my comment sections and people be like, this looks like the Iron Giant, right? For those of you who don't know, Brad Bird worked on the Iron Giant. In fact, he wrote it, directed it, and
Yeah.
even animated for it. So he had, like, his hands in there a lot.
And all the pies.
In all the spots, you know. I'm not gonna say I doubt that he's, you know, sexually assaulted anybody, but, you know, the fact that he basically condones the actions of his
Yeah.
friend.
So basically, like, he was like, this, it's kind of in a guy's nature to, like, if he is predisposed to doing those sort of things, you can't just
That's
expect
a
them to change on the
huge
dime.
argument, Yeah.
Yeah, somebody pull up exactly what he said.
Yeah,
'cause
I
don't
have
wanna...
it right here. So, okay. He said, when speaking with the Daily Beast, these times are not good for nuance. You're either 100% for something or you're 100 against something. I don't at all put John in a category with Weinstein. You're navigating a world where men have acted a certain way for thousands of years. Way too late, but all of a sudden they're expected to change that on a dime, and it's necessary and it's right, but it's a little bit of a gray area. It's not as hard of a cut as people want to make it. I'm an old friend of John's, and I don't see him in black and white. I see him as a person, like anyone else. He was a person who was very protective of us at the time when we needed it, so my feelings are a little bit more complicated. End quote.
So yeah, I mean, the fact that he basically said that men, he kind of just like basically said like men aren't capable of change right now. Give us a minute. But like you still gotta be held accountable for it. I don't give a damn how long it takes for you to develop. You still gotta be held accountable for your actions.
That sounds a little bit like baby boomer logic.
Yeah.
Like
It's like that boys will be boys thing.
Yeah.
Fuck. I just had a whole conversation about that yesterday.
It
And,
just
like, it is confirmed scientifically that naturally men are more aggressive by nature and that they get aggressive urges. Men are more aggressive by nature and they get urges to be aggressive. But that doesn't validate lack of self-control.
yeah.
And there are different ways to apply that aggression.
Did you guys hear about the Gillette ad controversy?
Yeah, everybody's getting mad about like
It was
you
like,
know.
Well, the
I
thing
haven't even
is-
seen the ad. It's just like
I haven't
Okay.
seen the ad either. I just know what they said in it, and it's like
It's kind of a gray area too because they make good points. Like they show boys fighting, like little kids, and they say like, so it showcases all the negative aspects of men. Like literally, kind of those words are implied.
Right.
So it shows like little boys fighting, a whole gang of boys like bullying a kid. Let me see another example. Catcalling, like following girls, stuff like that. And then it shows like men correcting that attitude.
right.
But the thing about it is that the history of the director, she's got a shit ton of women empowerment ads,
Mhm.
but they only showcase positive women attitudes, while all her stuff relating to men are only negative attitudes, like don't do this, don't do this.
Mm.
Very kind of like kind of naggy isn't the word, but it's like she's reprimanding them, and it comes off of a certain way.
Yeah, but I don't know. Just like I said before, it's really hard. I don't know. Just
it's hard to separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
Like, there's stuff with John Lasseter. There's stuff with
Shit.
Kevin Spacey.
fucking Woody Allen. Everybody fucking suck.
Exactly.
Nah, like
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen has
was-
done some shit.
Yeah.
He's
Right?
been infamous for doing some shit.
He married his
It's-
adopted
yeah.
daughter. The fuck.
The thing is that I don't think that you have to separate the art. Like there are obviously people who prefer it, but then you see things like Brad Bird, he did was Iron Giant, which is like a callback to 50s culture, and then you hear these things about like what he thinks about how it's in men's nature to do those sort of things, and it kind of like the way it's sort of like a nostalgic look back, and then
Yeah.
you see like the themes that run within these stories, and the things that they're saying, they aren't isolated. The art comes from the artist. It doesn't come out of nowhere. you know.
Right.
So it's almost it's basically impossible. Even though there are people who worked on it, when it's like somebody who is the director, who's animated, who's a part of like the script writing, it's mostly them.
Yeah, that was his movie.
Yeah,
like,
it's
it
his.
was like he had help making
It's almost
it.
like an auteur thing. Like it's their thing. And same with like Woody Allen, who like has all these scripts about his opinions on women, and then he goes off and marries his stepdaughter. It's like you can't separate that. You can't separate it.
And that's really fucking unfortunate because like
I don't like separating the artist and the art because
Yeah.
that's a person who, for examples, like don't respect women, assault women, homophobic, all this shit. That's just a bad person to me, and I don't support bad people.
yeah.
Should ever
Because
even-
like the more
sorry.
you support a no, you're good.
Yeah.
The more you support a person, the more success they get, and then the more success they get, the more positive they seem to some people.
Yeah.
Because success equals good.
Biggest example, R. Kelly.
Oh God.
Listen, man.
Oh, God.
My friends and I, we sat over the break and we watched the majority of Surviving R. Kelly, and that shit is extremely wild. And the stuff that I've seen from like on Instagram, I remember like looking at one of like a post from Micah's story about like there are people who were like kind of a part of it. Like for example, the guy that pretty much forged the papers for him to get married to Aaliyah.
That was fucking wild. My
Yeah.
father, I can't have a conversation with my father about the R. Kelly shit because, like, my father, I'm not saying that it's a black thing, but, like, R. Kelly is technically, what's he referred to? The godfather of R&B, some bullshit.
Some Piper.
Pied Piper of R&B.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, he has, like, his little spot or whatever, but it's weird because, like, he knows these things, but he's like, yeah, I'm gonna step in the name of love.
My
You know?
mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me yes.
Yo, I feel really uncomfortable listening to Aaliyah's album that he worked on because you just see his ass in the background, and I'm just like,
What's the name of that album?
Angel.
ain't nothing but a number. It's like, there's a reason it's called that. And going back to you can't separate the art from the artist. So Micah said, Angela said R. Kelly's a damn mess. That's big facts. Micah says, I think another point of conversation should be how, this is going back to the Gillette
I
ad.
could tie it
Huh?
because a lot of the reason why R. Kelly got away with the things that he's doing is because like he's an R&B, it's like a male singer in R&B, and like those sort of behaviors of like sometimes being a predator on young girls and then having that be flipped on them where they're fast and the man's just doing what's in his nature, and that's kind of like I don't know.
Yeah.
The thing that will forever get to me is the fact that, like, ever since the trial that they had, the girl in question that's supposed to be in the video said it wasn't her. Her family said it wasn't her. Like, if it weren't for that, he would have been in jail by now, and there wouldn't be more victims. But
So who was it?
It's just...
It was.
Wait, so what was Michael saying?
Micah was talking about how, like, Micah said, and I quote, he said... for the Gillette ad, he said, I think another point of conversation should be how negatively certain men are reacting to these ads as if their essence is being threatened, like they're becoming meninous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a whole conversation about this just last night. And, like, I get really heated with political conversations. And one of my goals for 2019 is, like, finish one without getting angry.
Yeah.
And so it was with my boyfriend, who has a lot of opinions about this stuff. He didn't defend the ad because it's, like, again, a gray area, and I think so too. Because a lot of people did say the way her messages come off and, like, the way she speaks about these videos, the director, is very, like, she's trying to tone down or even get rid of masculinity. Not toxic masculinity.
In general.
Because,
Okay.
again, aggressiveness is a male trait and it's natural.
Right.
But obviously control it. And so you can't just get rid of it, but you have to, like someone in the comments was saying, it's bad for little boys to fight because they show two boys fighting,
Right.
like just for nothing or out of anger. But it is a good way to release it. So put them in like wrestling classes or something that helps them put that aggressiveness towards something positive.
Right. I mean, just yeah. It's
I
like
feel kind of like weird about saying any one gender is like this way innately.
Yeah.
Like
That's another thing, like the whole thing of women being like caretakers. Yes, biologically, we are built to take care of people and children. But we're evolved to a point where we don't need to follow biology so much.
Yeah, like, you know, reproduction is a choice
Yeah.
for our species. It's not like we're endangered. It's not like there's like we learned in class today. There's like 10,000 of us. There are 7 billion motherfuckers, 8 billion, I don't know how many. Too many motherfuckers on the planet, you know. So it's just we have the choice. You know,
Should be more than just like.
do I keep my dick in my pants or not?
The
Well,
answer
according
is
to that
usually
song,
yes.
no.
Yeah, it's just, you know, I don't know. Just I know, but like, you know,
It's hard to explain it to people who just don't want to listen.
yeah. That's what makes it hard. That's what makes it really hard, and that's what leads to
That's
people.
what she said.
Oh my God, Julie!
I didn't even do it. Holy
You
crap.
office motherfucker.
Yeah, that's the
Anyways.
only reason.
Humans are just made to breed.
Breed.
Breeders,
Shit.
filthy breeders. Shoot.
Millennials are killing breeding. what else are we gonna kill off? What does Micah say? Micah said, if you aren't that aggressive yourself, then fine. But I don't think you have to campaign for the male race. Exactly. He
That's
said,
it.
if I could add, I think they over dramatize it to very clearly express their message, even though their message in nature is a tad aggressive. I mean, like, yeah, that's what you do. You have, I don't know, 30 seconds, a minute to tell a story.
It was a little longer.
I don't know, I haven't seen the ad.
Yeah, I
But
know.
like, you have a short amount of time. You don't have like a whole. Gillette's not gonna have a whole fucking ABC Family special about masculinity. So.
And it's like very badly done.
Mm.
Because like there was this one scene where they tried to like basically call out men for like telling women to smile. Like that's a thing that guys do in public. Like they see a woman who's like pretty or whatever, and it's like, smile, sweetie.
Hey, yo, ma.
But the thing is like
Talking about this yesterday.
in the video, yeah, the guy tells the girl to smile, but they're like recording a music video or something. And she
Oh.
is on camera, and the guy recording is like, "Hey, smile." And
That's
then
different.
some guy's like, "Leave her alone, man. Leave her alone." It's like, but she's on.
It was a music video, or was
Like,
a home,
in, like, the
was it a home
scene-
In the
video
context
thing?
of that specific scene.
Yeah, like they were at a party. It was like a beach party. I don't know.
That's
But
Like,
he
if
had a
it's, like-
camera. It's okay.
Like, if it was like a home video thing, then I like understand.
Maybe, but it was like a full like cinematic camera on like a guy's shoulder, and I was like,
Weird.
Well, regardless. So Micah says, he said, like, I feel offended a bit because I know I'm not like that. But to paint the broad stroke is no different than saying women should stay in the kitchen. Micah says, I'd rather discuss than attack. So.
That's one of the problems with these like corporate wokeness ads.
Woke is the trend.
Yeah, we all
It is a
remember.
trend.
We all remember that Kendall Jenner Pepsi ad.
Oh my god,
Oh my
yo,
God.
I love that.
I'm sorry,
That's like
I don't know that
worst
either.
that's like the best and worst example of corporate wokeness. Like they're always missing the mark because they'll say something. They won't say anything that's like revolutionary. It's everything that's like a regurgitation of all like the best talking points, and then just like simmered down to okay, how can we make this more marketable?
Yeah.
Like, how can we make it marketable to feminists?
Pepsi.
Yeah. How can we make it marketable to feminists and also like to people who can't get off their ass and like research anything?
Exactly.
So let's go in the middle and say that we can stop police brutality.
Turn that shit off. You can watch it after the show.
Are you watching it right now?
Or
Oh
like
my god.
headphones, but like we can stop police brutality by giving this guy a Pepsi.
That was it.
Oh.
Yeah, Kendall Jenner gives
Yeah.
him a Pepsi.
Yeah, you never see that ad? Where
No,
she like walks into a
I
cop
only
and gives
know
him a
the
Pepsi,
clips, but I
and then he
forgot.
takes it like they're all
They
friends.
have the whitest female in the crowd. Gives the policeman a Pepsi.
It was like a Black Lives Matter rally or some shit.
Yikes.
That was
Sprite
hilarious.
cranberry.
It's the thirstiest time of the year.
Yo, I have just one query.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
The answer is clear.
I feel like the ad would be 100 times better if they did that.
It's the
Shit, like 3 minutes
thirstiest time.
I
Huh?
don't- It was it a Super Bowl ad?
I think it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah, I remember like that one year, like the year Trump got elected. For some reason, those ads they were talking about immigration, and like there was a whole wall ad. For some reason.
Oh, I remember
wonder
that one.
why.
I remember that one.
The
I
wall.
actually watched the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah. Shit, I'm gonna just like watch for like whenever the game comes back on, I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You know, I watch the commercials. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
But we should have a watch party for the Super Bowl.
Pepsi is definitely gonna stop police brutality.
But yeah,
world peace. There's the answer.
Yeah, we should watch the Super Bowl commercials and then the halftime show because Stephen Hillenberg, who recently passed away last year, there was like a change.org whatever petition to get them to play Sweet Victory at the halftime show, and I think that shit's like at 4 million signatures. I signed it.
Yeah, Sweet Victory.
I mean, I'm legit going to be watching the Super Bowl. I have a father who loves football.
Same.
And who's really, really salty that the Patriots are coming back.
Yeah. At least it makes it easy to know who to root for. So, like, go Rams! Yeah. But, shit. My dad be pushing my schedule around. I'd be like, hey, can I come over? He's like, no. I'm like, why not? He's like, it's Football Thursday.
Are you ready for some football?
I think he said that guy, that's why reason why you haven't seen him in a long time. He like said some shit about Obama and like they booted him. Like he said something really racist about Obama. Well, do you watch football like that?
The guy who did
Are you ready for some football? Like that motherfucker from years ago.
Sunday night
or
Monday night?
Sunday night.
Now we just have Carrie Underwood.
Yeah. I remember my brother, he was like 3 years old and he sang that shit perfectly. And we were like, the fuck? It was weird.
But to be more positive, why don't we...
Ew, Maroon 5 is gonna play Sweet Victory. I want the OG band. Like, have SpongeBob.
Yeah,
At least I wouldn't
Maroon 5
mind if you just like put
Maroon 5
fucking the clip on the screen.
Damn, why Maroon 5?
I like some of their older songs, but like I don't like most of their modern music.
Because they try to go with that formula of catchy.
And they kept doing it, and they keep doing it.
3 chords and high-pitched voices.
And repetitiveness.
Yeah.
That's what people like.
Repeat stuff. Despacito. Fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is so
Racist.
sad.
I'm
Alexa.
offended. That's
so
cultural
sorry.
appropriation.
I was gonna say like, why don't we talk about Spider-Verse and
Oh,
how
we should
great
talk
that
about-
movie is?
Yeah,
but-
Spider-Verse is really dope, and it's impossible to get a fucking art book. All right, like you ordered it in December.
16th. It's not coming until February.
When did you order yours?
This month.
Yeah, you ordered yours this month. When is it coming?
March.
Right. So like,
Just take pictures during the movie.
or if you follow all the artists who worked on the film, then like
Yeah.
basically that's the whole art book.
You can put together a PDF.
Yeah. Shit.
It's the internet age. I know they just released the 1-minute story, the storyboard to the first scene of the movie.
Yeah, the sunflower. That was really cute, but like it's like I remember you were like, there's one copy all the way in Boston. There's 2 copies in upstate New York. There's 1 copy in the entire state of Connecticut. That's fucking crazy.
No,
They all have to
copies in
share.
Connecticut.
No copies in Connecticut whatsoever.
We
Like
all have to share. Mom said it's my turn. To
it's my turn to use the Spider-Verse art book. I want to see the Tims in Spider-Verse.
The Tims of Aaron Davis.
Yep. Shit, that was a good ass movie. And if you haven't seen it, then you should just like stop listening and go to AMC or Regal and
Right now. Just
Right
go.
now.
Just leave.
If-
$1
Go to the theater.
Photosensitive epilepsy, in which case don't do that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you do not, you've seen all of the memes. You've seen the.
Hey.
You've seen
I don't know,
all of
just
those memes, and
drill
they're
a hole
really
into
good.
a wall of the movie theater or something. Crawl into the vents. Spoiler.
You know what? At this at this point, shit, pirate the movie because like
Oh,
I don't know.
We gotta support and give our coins.
And then like
How much
see it
money
in
did it
theaters.
make?
I don't know. I made a bit of a coin. Pretty
yeah,
penny.
and that's a good sequel.
Huh?
That's good.
It passed its budget.
Yeah,
That's-
enough to get a
yeah.
sequel.
Okay, if it's
Oh,
enough to
yeah.
get a sequel.
Shit, if
then it's
Emoji
fine to
Movie
pirate
caught the
it.
sequel.
Wait, what?
We can't say that it's not gonna get one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Or it's like it had like high hopes for a sequel, but like motherfuckers be like, don't see this movie in theaters, pirate it, so that way they can't make a sequel. But
Yeah, I watched it on Pornhub.
what?
Yeah, so basically, like, there's like this post on Tumblr. It was like, yeah, so the Emoji Movie's on Pornhub, and like the way it was like I think the week after opening weekend, and so you just had this guy with his iPhone recording it. And it was, like, the quality was really bad, and sometimes like he would put the phone away, I guess not to get caught. And that's not even the worst part. The worst part is at some points he would laugh at the jokes.
Oh my god.
And that was the only way to see the movie on Pornhub. I just watched it just like that.
Just watch it on Pornhub.
I'm pretty sure somebody.
So
posted
yeah,
Spider-Man
that was my
or
divine
something.
punishment for watching
He
Emoji
said
Movie.
the
I had to watch
Antichrist
it.
got a sequel, but yeah, thank you
God.
for that, Cheryl. That was a beautiful story. It was very
It
beautiful.
was very beautiful to experience it.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
I bet it said like
I
amateur at the bottom. Shit.
It made a worldwide gross of 327 million.
Wasn't the budget
This
like
is Spider-Verse,
9?
right?
Yeah.
Okay, just
The
checking.
budget was 90 million.
90. So
Okay, yeah,
that's
and,
not bad.
and the advertising, so that made it back.
Mhm.
That's not bad.
not
That's
bad,
not
yeah.
bad at all. Good job. Good job to Spider-Verse people.
Well,
Yeah.
it might make more money because more people will see
Hire
the
us.
original one.
Yeah, especially with the end credit scene. That was
Yes,
that.
setting it up.
Should we go bit by bit or just like what our favorite parts were?
Well, we can't really talk about it in case motherfucker hasn't seen it. So
Damn.
Pigeon hands.
how about this? After the Oscars, and if everybody's available, then and when it wins, then
Yeah.
we.
Someone asked how are them Pornhub ads?
Oh.
Yeah, because they always have like the original ad. It's just like the one ad. It wasn't the one with the porn in it, thankfully. So it was a kid friendly version I watched. Yeah.
Yo!
Why are you mad? Everybody knows that drum riff.
What
the fuck? The do, 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 do.
Where it has like the computer and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe you haven't.
Damn,
been on
you're
I
the
mean,
most
if you-
internet
okay.
person. Anyways.
You didn't know who James Charles was, which shook me to my
Hi,
core.
sisters.
Hi, sisters. I hate that guy. I hate most makeup artists. No, like
Yeah, I
famous
stuff I know
makeup
is really
artists.
obscure.
And they're all like guys. But I didn't even know who the Sister Squad was until YouTube Rewind, and everyone in the comments were like, "It's the Sister Squad. It's the Sister Squad." I'm like, who is that?
I just
I just know it's James Charles and like some other randos.
I just know a lot of them get under controversy. I know James Charles did. I know Laura
Wait, what?
Lee
James-
did. And
James Charles had controversy?
I think he did.
Yeah, there
Oh,
was
yeah.
the Ebola
Mhm.
joke. There was
Oh,
probably
yikes.
something else too.
There was this makeup artist named Laura Lee who's well and infamous for this crying
Yeah.
apology video. That we, like,
Oh, I know that bitch. I remember that. I remember that. That was funny. That was
She's
really
like
funny.
me trying to get my parents' sympathy. Damn.
oh my god.
No tears.
And then one of the Dolan twins. They're both ugly. I don't know how they got.
Somebody I know went to school with them, and like they were as assholish as you would expect them to be.
Mhm.
They're not even that cute.
Yeah, they're ugly. You
They-
can just say
their
that
hair
they're-
look uneven.
They have abs.
Yeah.
I don't like abs. Alright,
But they're
they're
wearing
gross.
shirts most of the time. You gotta
Are they?
imagine them. You gotta imagine the abs on their face.
I only watched a few. I only watched a few videos
Their
from
face,
them.
their faces do kind of look like abs.
Abs? Yeah,
And that's not a compliment.
abs are low key
I'm kind of
gross.
scared how accurate that is.
Actually, you're not really supposed to
Oh,
see abs
don't forget
unless
Jeffree
somebody's
Star.
flexing. Like,
Jeffree Star is a lizard person.
Yeah, Jeffree Star is trash. Sorry.
Oh,
I
boy.
just watched Binging with Babish and Bon Appetit magazine. Like I like
Wholesome.
watching food. You can't go wrong with food.
I
Food can't be
just
racist.
No controversy.
You know, it's like motherfuckers be like, "You're culturally appropriate." Nah, it's just fucking food. Alright, everybody loves food. Period.
Yeah, I'm just all over the
Speaking
YouTube
of which,
verse.
At least she looks so sad.
Oh no, I'm just a little
She's so tired.
I'm a little sleepy.
I felt.
Well,
I felt
how long do you
that.
have to be here?
Till 10.
Oh,
Shit.
That's all good.
what time do you have to be here until?
till 8. That's my show. Someone from SVA I met went to high school with Joey Badass. Wait, I thought Joey Badass. Wait, who was the motherfucker who went to art and design?
Who's Joey Badass?
Oh my god.
I don't know who it is either.
Yeah, I don't even
He's
know.
a fucking rapper, yo. Oh my god.
Oh, really?
I think so. Last I fucking checked. The
He's
fuck?
a what?
He's a rapper.
fucking rape.
Oh, what?
What? I was about to say racist. He's a rapper. Because I read Paula Dean in the comments. So I was about to say fucking racist, but he's a
I thought
fucking
you were
rapper.
gonna say rapist, and I was like,
No!
Yeah, that's what I heard.
No,
That's
that's what I
where
know.
this is going.
Shit.
There's
not
a difference
spread it.
between raper and rapper.
Well, sometimes.
Just one P.
Yeah,
One
sometimes it's like a Venn
P.
diagram.
It's just the one P.
One P. Alright, enough about the sad
A
shit.
PP.
Enough about the sad shit. Alright.
Yeah, this
What?
is a depressing ass.
Yeah, this is like a shitty first. Well, it's not shitty. It's very informative, very woke. It's
Yeah.
like
So
snaps.
those are the topics of the week. So
Oh, man.
All right, what are we fucking hopeful for? We got 10 minutes. What are we hopeful for?
I'm hopeful that One Small Step wins an Oscar.
One small step.
One Small Step, you know, the one with the astronaut?
Ryan Gosling.
No.
Oh no,
the,
I'm not rooting for that one. I'm rooting for
Which
the
one?
Weekends.
It was the animated short.
Remember the
about
little
the-
Asian girl who went to college?
Oh.
Yeah. And she like wanted to be an
Oh.
astronaut so bad, and like her daddy fixed her shoes, and they went to the moon.
That was cute.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it was wholesome.
Cheryl,
Is it
come on.
animated?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
animated.
It's
Yes.
short.
It's a fucking
When
short.
did it come
A
out?
while ago.
while.
It came out like a good while. I don't
Remember when
remember
Mr. Rogers was on Google?
Oh.
For his playing never mind.
Nah, that was for our class.
No, I
Oh,
been
wait.
saw that. I
Yeah.
saw that like when I was Googling some shit.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, oh shit, it's Mr. Rogers. Then I started crying.
What's this
Oh.
called?
Huh?
What
One Small Step.
Yeah, it's like made
Yeah,
by
it
a
probably
studio
came up in my
called Type
recommended,
Studios.
but like I didn't.
I don't
watch
think it will win. I think Bao's gonna win, but you know.
I didn't like
Pixar.
Bao that much. Like I liked it. No, I liked
not-
it. I liked it, but I liked the Weekends more.
I don't even know that.
Shit, there's a lot of Asian representation in all these shorts. Cause I remember in
There
the
are.
Weekends it was like a little Asian boy going to his dad's house. They play with samurai swords, and then we got One Small Step with Asian family, and then we had Bao. I can't think of another short. I feel like there's another short.
Just know about it.
When is the Oscars?
The Oscars is February 24th.
All right, so we
Now
got
we know.
until
Yeah,
then.
wild. A lot of speculating to do.
How about this? I don't know. We'll come in. I mean, I'm not sure if like everybody's gonna be here on Wednesdays. So I don't know. If you gotta pull up next week, then like think of something.
I'm just
Come up with
really
the topic.
looking forward to having a Moonlight One Best Picture situation because that was the funniest shit
Screaming.
ever grace.
La La Land.
Is that
What?
The one? They're not having a host this year, are they?
Who is the host? It was supposed to be Kevin Hart, but
Yeah.
like he said some shit all the way back in 2009 about how he doesn't want his son to be gay, and like I've seen that special
I've
back in
seen
2009.
I've seen the stand-ups discussing stuff like that,
Yeah.
but that wasn't 2009. But you know, I don't know who's hosting the Oscars.
They might not have one.
Maybe they're gonna bring back Ted. Remember when they had like Ted animated on the screen, like way back in 2012 or whatever with Seth MacFarlane?
You know what? We should just get Hatsune Miku.
Hobo Johnson should be the host for the
Oh my
Oscars.
God.
And the what if
Your boyfriend's piano recital.
I'm so glad to be here at your boyfriend's piano recital.
Whenever somebody sends me a Hobo Johnson meme and they expect me to get angry, I really love it because like they're all funny because it's low key kind of true. Shit, I love the kid who's like, I hate my parents. I fucking hate them so much. And then everybody's like, yo, this is the new Hobo Johnson EP. And I'm like, yeah, it might be. It's pretty funny.
There's also I'm a little bit curious when I'm watching the Oscars because like Christian Bale got nominated again for his role in Vice, and in his Golden Globe speech,
Yeah, he's like, I'd like to thank Satan.
I was like, wait, you what?
What?
Yeah, because I think he played Dick Cheney.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'd like to
Oh.
thank Satan for, telling me how to, giving me an example on how to do this role. So, how are we doing on time? So we have 6 minutes.
7:54.
We have 6 minutes.
Alicia Keys is hosting. Is that true?
Alicia Keys.
Alicia Keys?
Drake.
Beyonce.
Is that true or
Simba?
is it?
This could be big.
Will the
Beyonce?
Oscars be a hot mess without a host?
Help me.
No,
The king.
God, I still can't believe they're making a. It's not even live action.
They're making
Can't
it.
even consider-
They're making it
animated.
CGI.
She's hosting the Grammys.
With Childish Gambino and Beyonce.
Beyonce. Beyonce.
I wonder if they're gonna make the lions look like. Well, we already see the.
Realistic lions.
Yo, they look
CG.
like.
Between
they look like
the
their voice
lions.
actors.
Oh, they're gonna pull a shark tail.
You're gonna put it-
Yo, they deadass made a fish look like Will Smith. Like that was advanced. Alright, I love Shark
Most
Tale.
advanced CGI.
That was advanced. Suck my dick. Alright. Working at the car, and then Missy Elliott come out of nowhere. Katie Couric. Yo,
Katie Current.
I know.
Noseless
We got
Will
5
Smith.
minutes. I know there's a young person waiting outside. Shit.
Christina Aguilera was
There
in
was so
it.
many people in that fucking movie. You know what?
Also-
That's not
Yes.
even what angelfish look like.
Regardless,
Okay.
You
bro.
mean they
Calm
don't got
down,
big
Amanda.
bootylicious
She
lips?
dangerous, super bad. Better watch out. She chain fire. She's a gold digger. Right, that's a,
Lion King looks
Did
sus.
she even
Yeah.
actually do anything wrong, or
course
was
it
she
is.
just like sexy?
she just like
She-
used her sex appeal to get what
Yeah,
the sharks wanted.
The song was literally there.
She's a
She's a
gold
gold digger.
digger.
Oh my god.
Anti-fish women.
What's this?
What?
What's this?
This is Halloween.
Alright.
Halloween's in a few months.
You're
Come
early.
back.
All right, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up because I know how stressful it is to set up for the first show and there's somebody after us. So who wants me to play like what's a good outro song real quick?
Be right back.
Oh wait,
yeah.
I got you. So thank y'all for joining us today.
Thank you for joining our rambles.
Yes,
Into the boyverse.
and to the boys.
The boys.
Yeah, we call ourselves the boys for short because you know the tired, partially blind souls is too fucking long. So yeah, hopefully next week most of the boys will be returning, and yeah,
Maybe even less.
maybe even less. Shit.
Let's hope the-
Did I say more? Did I say more of the boys? Will be
Boys
returning?
will be
Yeah.
back in town.
The boys will be back in town. But yeah. So also tune in on Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna be here probably with Jaleese. Not sure because we have a class together now. And yeah. So thank you and everybody. Round applause. Yeah.
Bye.
Next guest, Hannibal Buress.
Morpheus, Orpheus.
God, you're so loud.
Did it do it?
Did you stop it?
Yeah, I like clicked it too many times and then I actually stopped it.
Okay.
Oh god.
Gucci. That was a good first episode. Everybody give yourself a round.
Yeah, we discussed shit.
I here's your charger. I'm at 90-something% now.
I am now at 33. That's-
33.
I will live.
I don't know what to do with myself. Probably go home.
I want food, but at
I'm
the
so hungry.
Oh wait, let's go out somewhere then.
I don't have
I don't.
I don't have money either. But
I
Wait,
don't
you
know
owe me
who-
money.
Oh yeah, I do.
So we're just gonna like look at the food.
Yeah.
You buy me food.
We'll just like stare at
I
it.
wasn't even gonna get food.
So y'all
I
gonna
was
actually
gonna
buy
save my
something or
money.
no sir?
Oh wait, what did that happen to us once?
What?
I feel like that happened to us once. Like
No,
one
we
day.
haven't been called out on our brokery yet. At least I have.
I have like half a sandwich, so like I'm good.
Oh.
Yeah, I've had.
I'm good for something sweet. Like
I don't know what I want.
I ate a croissant like
Croissant.
everybody get out.
What's wrong, Jimmy Coon?
I wanted to eat early because like I know how stressful it is.
Right.
To, I didn't end that.
when did I eat? Like oh yeah, I ate like 5 hours ago.
I am so hungry.
I have not eaten since Tiana came over.
I- Yeah, I ate one croissant at 3 o'clock.
We're coming. We're coming. Hey guys, look, I'm Mega Man.
The room's open. Want us to leave utility?
I mean, if you guys want to chill here, it's fine.
We're thinking about going somewhere to eat real quick.
Damn, like, this would be nice.
Do you want something separate?
I could Venmo one of you.
I'm probably gonna just go.
Alright. So, you think it was streaming music, just talking?
Music.